Have you ever wondered why some people seem to navigate life with ease, achieve remarkable results, remain composed in the face of challenges, and live with a deep sense of fulfillment? What is their secret? What sets them apart from others who struggle to find their footing in a chaotic world? While talent and opportunity can contribute to their success, the truth is that these individuals are not inherently extraordinary. They are not born with some mysterious advantage. Instead, they cultivate their effectiveness through consistent habits that are intentional, disciplined, and rooted in a clear understanding of their values and priorities. At the heart of their success lies a mindset shaped by principles that have stood the test of time. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy practiced by great leaders like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, offers profound wisdom on what it takes to live a life of meaning, resilience, and impact. Stoicism teaches us that true effectiveness does not come from external circumstances but from within. It is about how we think, how we act, and how we respond to the world around us. This philosophy emphasizes virtues like courage, self-discipline, justice, and wisdom, which form the foundation for purposeful and impactful living. By embracing these principles, you can align your actions with your highest goals, learn to navigate life's inevitable challenges, and cultivate habits that not only lead to success but also to a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace. The habits of highly effective people, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, become more than strategies for productivity. They become a way of life. These habits guide us to take ownership of our choices, focus on what truly matters, approach relationships with fairness and generosity, and pursue our goals with clarity and discipline. By adopting these practices, you can transform not only what you achieve but also who you become in the process. Through the insights of Stoicism, you can learn to turn obstacles into opportunities, find strength in adversity, and live each day with purpose and intention. These 5 transformative habits are not quick fixes or fleeting solutions. They are principles that, when practiced consistently, can reshape your life and empower you to become the most effective and fulfilled version of yourself. 1. Be proactive. Have you ever felt like you're simply reacting to life, as if it's happening to you rather than through you? It's a common feeling. Getting caught up in external circumstances, waiting for something to change, or blaming outside forces for the challenges you face. This mindset can leave you feeling powerless, stuck in a cycle of inaction and frustration. Highly effective people, however, take a different approach. They embody the principle of proactivity. They don't wait for circumstances to improve. Instead, they take initiative, make deliberate decisions, and own their responses to whatever life throws their way. They understand that while they may not control the outcomes, they are fully responsible for their efforts and attitudes. The Stoics offer timeless wisdom on this idea. They remind us that while external events are often beyond our control, the way we respond to them is always within our power. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, put it simply, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This shift in perspective, focusing on your reaction rather than the event itself, opens up a world of possibility, puts the power back in your hands. Being proactive means taking full responsibility for your life, even in situations where external factors seem overwhelming. It's about stepping out of a passive mindset and asking yourself meaningful questions. Am I responding to life's challenges with courage and clarity? Am I allowing fear or doubt to hold me back? Or am I taking purposeful action? What is one thing I can do right now to move closer to my goals? These questions are not just reflective, they are empowering. They remind you that every moment offers a choice, and those choices shape your destiny. Proactivity isn't about controlling everything. In fact, the Stoics teach us to let go of what we cannot change. What you can control, however, are your thoughts, decisions, and actions. By focusing on these, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and frustration. You become less concerned with the unpredictable external world and more focused on mastering your internal world. When you embrace proactivity, you become the architect of your own life. You take ownership of your path, recognizing that progress isn't about waiting for the perfect circumstances. It's about creating them. Proactivity gives you the courage to act even when the outcome is uncertain, the clarity to make deliberate decisions, and the resilience to face challenges with confidence. It's not just a habit. It's a way of living that transforms the way you approach everything. 2. Put first things first. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to accomplish so much with the same 24 hours we all have? The secret lies not in working harder or longer, but in their ability to prioritize. They understand that not all tasks carry the same weight, and they deliberately focus on what truly matters, the tasks and goals that align with their values and contribute to their long-term vision. Highly effective people know that time is a limited resource. They are intentional about how they spend it, prioritizing meaningful actions over distractions. Instead of reacting to every demand or chasing fleeting pleasures, they dedicate their energy to what creates lasting value in their lives. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius offers a profound reminder of this principle. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This isn't a morbid reflection, but a powerful call to clarity. It urges us to focus on the essentials, to avoid wasting time on trivial matters, and to ensure that our actions are purposeful. Life is uncertain, and recognizing its brevity can help us see what is truly important. To live with this mindset, you must regularly ask yourself, am I spending my time on the things that matter most? Are my actions aligned with the goals and values that define who I want to be? What would I do today if I knew it was my last? These questions serve as a compass, steering you away from distractions and toward what is meaningful. When you put first things first, you gain clarity and direction. You eliminate the noise and focus your energy on the tasks that truly count. Whether it's nurturing relationships, working on a passion project, or pursuing a goal that aligns with your purpose. This habit not only enhances your effectiveness, but also ensures that your life is lived with intention. By prioritizing wisely, you take control of your time and energy. You avoid the regret of looking back and realizing that you spent too much time on the unimportant. Instead, you create a life where every action has purpose and every moment contributes to a bigger vision. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things and doing them well. When you put first things first, you live with focus, fulfillment, and alignment with your deepest values. 3. Think win-win. Have you ever wondered why some relationships inspire you to grow while others seem to hold you back? The quality of our interactions with others can profoundly shape our lives, whether in personal relationships or professional settings. Highly effective people understand this truth deeply. They recognize that success and fulfillment don't come from defeating others or working in isolation, but from fostering collaboration, building trust, and creating mutual benefit. This mindset is known as win-win. Thinking win-win is about moving beyond competition to a place where success is shared. It's not about compromising your needs or pushing others aside to get ahead. Instead, it's about finding solutions that respect the needs and goals of everyone involved. It requires empathy, fairness, and a willingness to see challenges from multiple perspectives. Stoicism, with its emphasis on justice and fairness, aligns perfectly with this principle. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "No one can live happily who has regard for himself alone and transforms everything into a question of his own utility. You must live for your neighbor if you would live for yourself." This reminds us that human beings are interconnected. Our happiness and success are not isolated but tied to how we treat and engage with others. To think win-win, you must begin by asking yourself important questions. Am I considering the needs and perspectives of others in my decisions? Am I striving for outcomes that respect and uplift everyone involved? How can I approach this situation in a way that creates mutual benefit? By reflecting on these questions, you shift from a self-centered mindset to one that values fairness and cooperation. When you adopt this habit, your relationships transform. You build trust with others because they see you as fair, respectful, and collaborative. You foster an environment where people feel valued and supported, which strengthens connections and encourages long-term partnerships. This doesn't mean avoiding conflict or always agreeing with others. It means approaching challenges with the goal of finding solutions that work for everyone. Thinking win-win is not just a strategy for success. It's a way of living that aligns with virtue and integrity. It creates an atmosphere of mutual respect, where success becomes sustainable because it's built on a foundation of fairness and shared purpose. When you focus on creating value for others as well as yourself, you open the door to a deeper and more fulfilling form of success, one that benefits not just you but everyone around you. 4. Be disciplined. Have you ever wished for the willpower to follow through on your goals, even when distractions and challenges arise? The truth is, success rarely comes from fleeting moments of motivation. It is built through discipline. Highly effective people understand that discipline is the critical link between intention and achievement. They create habits, develop routines, and hold themselves accountable, choosing long-term fulfillment over the temptation of short-term pleasures. Discipline is not an innate trait but a skill that can be cultivated. It begins with clarity, knowing what you want to achieve and why it matters. With this clarity, effective people commit to consistent actions that align with their goals, even when the path is difficult or progress feels slow. They resist the urge to stray from their principles, understanding that small, daily efforts compound into meaningful results over time. The Stoics viewed discipline as foundational to a virtuous life. Without it, they believed wisdom and integrity could not be fully realized. Epictetus reminded us, "No great thing is created suddenly. There must be time. Give your best effort and have patience." This timeless wisdom teaches us that discipline requires patience and persistence. It is not about immediate gratification but about enduring the process and trusting that the results will follow. Being disciplined means setting clear goals and committing to the actions necessary to achieve them, regardless of external circumstances or internal doubts. It means showing up consistently, even when motivation wanes or the journey feels uncertain. Ask yourself, am I staying true to my commitments, even when it's hard? What small, consistent actions can I take today to move closer to my goals? These questions help you focus on what matters, guiding your efforts with purpose and intention. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about perseverance, learning from setbacks, adapting to challenges, and continuing forward. It's the resilience to push through obstacles, the patience to trust the process, and the courage to prioritize long-term growth over short-term ease. By mastering the habit of discipline, you cultivate a foundation of strength and consistency that supports every area of your life. You build resilience, sharpen your focus, and move closer to greatness, step by step. Discipline is not a restriction but a liberation, freeing you from the chaos of distraction and aligning your actions with your highest aspirations. Through discipline, you transform your intentions into achievements and your potential into reality. 5. Live with purpose. Have you ever found yourself constantly busy yet deeply unfulfilled, as if the effort you put in doesn't lead to a sense of meaning or satisfaction? This is a common struggle in a world that often values activity over intentionality. But the most effective and fulfilled people don't just work hard, they work with purpose. They understand why they do what they do and ensure that their actions are aligned with their deepest values and goals. Purpose gives direction to life. It transforms work into something more than a series of tasks. It becomes a means of contributing to something greater, of expressing who you truly are. Without purpose, even the hardest work can feel empty. The Stoics understood this well and taught that living with purpose is essential to a meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius captured this beautifully when he wrote, "People who labor all their lives but have no purpose to direct every thought and impulse toward are wasting their time, even when hard at work." His words remind us that effort without direction is like a ship adrift at sea. It moves, but it never truly arrives anywhere. To live with purpose is to understand your why. It's about looking beyond surface-level goals to uncover the bigger vision that motivates you. It's not just about what you do, but the reason behind it. Ask yourself, what is the bigger vision behind my goals? Am I living in a way that reflects my highest values? These questions encourage you to dig deeper, to connect your daily actions with the broader meaning you want your life to embody. When you live with purpose, you approach each day with intention and clarity. You focus on what truly matters, letting go of distractions and meaningless pursuits. Your actions become more impactful because they are rooted in something greater than momentary desires. Purpose provides the motivation to persevere through challenges and the clarity to make decisions that align with your true self. A purposeful life is also a fulfilling life. It's not about being constantly busy. It's about directing your energy toward what resonates with your values and aspirations. Whether your purpose is to serve others, create something meaningful, or simply grow into the best version of yourself, knowing your why transforms every moment into an opportunity to live authentically. Living with purpose doesn't just change what you do, it changes who you are. It brings depth to your experiences, strength to your actions, and fulfillment to your journey. Purpose isn't just a concept. It's the compass that guides you toward a life of significance and impact. As we've explored the habits of highly effective people, whether it's being proactive, putting first things first, thinking win-win, staying disciplined, or living with purpose are not just strategies for success. They are timeless principles rooted in self-mastery and intentional living. These habits remind us that greatness isn't achieved by chance but by choice, one deliberate action at a time. The Stoics teach us that we hold the power to shape our lives through our thoughts, decisions, and actions. So, as you move forward, ask yourself, what will I choose today to bring me closer to the person I want to become? Thank you for taking the time to reflect on these powerful principles. Remember, every day is an opportunity to grow, to align with your values, and to create a life of meaning and impact. Stay consistent, stay purposeful, and keep moving toward your highest potential. The journey is yours to own.